It was some pretty dark days there for a while. They called in all the family and friends and everything and preparing plans for a funeral.
I just kept thinking, please, God, let him make it through this.
I literally am like someone with amnesia who lost almost 3 months of her life. I was treated as a miracle from the moment I woke up.
I thought it was a chest cold, and that's what I told my boss at work. It's just a chest cold. I'll be back, a couple of days. I was actually in quarantine, and I was having to sit there all day by myself, and I was getting bored, wanting to go back to work.
My lungs actually began hurting really, really badly, and my fever was raging.
The next morning, I woke up and I felt bad, and by that evening, I couldn't hardly even catch a breath. When I got to the hospital, my wife dropped me off. I said goodbye, we hugged and whatnot. I just thought it was going to be like, go in there, figure out what's wrong, and she'd take me home. It just got worse, and they put me to sleep. That's the last I really remember.
I said to my husband, you've got to take me to the doctor or I'm going to die. I completely zoned out. I was in the hospital for 95 days, and I remember hardly none of it.
I know from her chart that she was very sick when she presented. She was very ill and required to be intubated almost right away.
He was already unconscious when he got to the ICU. I think that they had intubated him when he was still on the floor. I realized how swollen he was. That's something that we see with a lot of patients, especially when they get down the road of COVID.
We had her on the ventilator for a while. The longer they remain on the ventilator, the higher the chances of something else happening. Her oxygen numbers just started to plummet, just very, very low. That was when I had to call the family and ask them to come by because I was not sure that she was going to hang in for long.
I think that I was worried he was not going to make it. A week before that, there was a time when we had about 5 different patients all crashing at the same time. It is a small hospital. There's not very many nurses that work per shift. And so to have that many people going down all at once was just overwhelming.
Unfortunately, a lot of the work that everyone does in the medical field is tainted by the downsides, the sad stories. But this cases like her gives us a second, third, fourth breath to keep on going. So it was very emotional to hear finally the voice of someone who you've been taking care of.
So when I woke up, I looked over at my husband and he started filling me in on that what all had occurred to me. I literally remember nothing.
I missed Thanksgiving, Christmas, my birthday, my dad's funeral. I missed a lot of things, and I didn't know that I missed them.
Of course, we wonder what happened in her case that made a difference. I truly don't know. I don't know if anybody can tell you exactly if there was anything in her case, in her care, that was completely unique, because everything that she got, everything that we could give to her, we've done in many other cases.
And so to get to see those miracles happen and talk to those people, it just gives us so much more of a drive that what we're doing can work, and it is working.